This is Breaking Sports News.
Powered by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
On 98.5, The Sports Hub.
When Bruins news breaks, we break it. From Pierre LeBrun, still pending league trade call. But Viktor Arvidsson, who waived his no trade, going to Boston for a future mid-round draft pick. Look at the disappointment on Ty's face.
Why? Just why? Why? That's stupid. Oh, my God. Take him to the cleaners, please. What's the point of having a veteran GM if he does everyone favors all the time? What is the point of that? What is the point? Edmonton went out and spent $10.5 million on a defenseman yesterday who can't play defense. They have no cap space. They can't sign Corey Perry. Corey Perry, who is forever years old. He's been around since the dawn of man. You just helped them out. You took on $4 million. Why? And why are you giving up a mid-round pick? Oh, that's so annoying. Stop GMing like it's your first month on the job. Oh, you're stuck in between a rock and a hard place? Sorry, you got to pay more. Like, I don't get that. You can find a Viktor Arvidsson in free agency.
Jim McBride with some context saying that Arvidsson was with the Kings during Marco Sturm's coaching stint.
Way to go, homie!
You're adding a D in there. It's Arvidsson.
I thought there is a D in there.
Yeah.
It's pronounced Arvidsson.
It's a silent D? He's got a silent D. There's a D in the name. You want me to not pronounce the D?
No, it's not. There's not a D in the name.
There is.
Arvidsson. You're saying Arvidsson.
Arvidsson.
Oh, Arvidsson. Where the D is. Sorry. Arvidsson.
It's a sneaky D.
Victor Arvidsson.
How you use
Arvidsson.
it. That's how you use it.
Yeah, how you use the D. Where you place the D. That's important. Victor Arvidsson.
I feel like you got an extra D coming out of your mouth.
No. Arvidsson. Marco Sturm. Could be his fingerprints on this deal.
Sure. I just, why are you helping out teams that are up against the cap? I don't get that. If you're not extracting max value, what's the point in doing that? So you're going to take on this guy for 2 years? $4+ million for the next 2 years? Like, why? Like, it's not worth it for the Boston Bruins. That doesn't make any damn sense to me. This is the problem, is that when the Bruins needed to clear cap, when they sent David Backes to Anaheim, they had to attach a first-round pick to it. When they wanted to get out from John Moore, who never played again, they attached a second-round pick to it. Like, they attached an extra pick in the Orlov trade to get rid of Craig Smith. Like, why are you never doing that to other teams? Why are you always paying the premium? And like, even last year, you take on the Korpisalo contract, one of the worst goaltending contracts in hockey at the time, and you don't get anything extra out of it. You know, like you give a division rival a starting goaltender, and then you take their bad starting goalie, and you get a first-round pick out of it. You should have got more. I don't understand. Like, when a team has a need, you got to strike. You got to pounce. Otherwise, I don't need the veteran GM. Oh, we're going to help. Well, don't worry, we'll help you out. Is Edmonton going to help you out down the road, or are you going to have to attach a first-round pick to whatever bad contract you sign?
No, I don't think they're going to help you out.
Right. So stop helping other people out. In this case, Edmonton wants to get under the cap. Make them pay a premium versus moving on from Viktor Arvidsson, who, by the way, had 15 goals and 27 points last year. Not exactly like a world beater. Not a guy they're going to go, oh, man, we're losing that guy at $4 million? No way. Like, they're not going to be crying about that. So get something extra out of it. That was the problem with that. It's a fine move in a vacuum. But what you're doing for the other team versus what it's doing for you, T-Bone, as you mentioned, the cap space, the situation now for the Bruins, like, I want more out of that. Be a prickly GM. Be a prickly GM more than just to like people like myself and Tara Sullivan when they ask you questions. That's all. Just be more of an SOB in the negotiating room. That's all I ask.
8.83 according to @Bruins cap.
That's not a lot of money. That's not a ton.
Well, if you trade the goalie, you're up to 11.83.
Oh, here you go again.
It's got to happen,
How about
right?
you could trade both goalies, T-Bone. You just pick someone up off the street. You know, go with replacement level goalie.
I
What? You hearing something? The phone buzzing over there?
You're not going to be happy with what they do today. They are not.
Love that.
They
Love
are
that.
not going to make moves that you.
What an
that
off season.
Every name that I'm hearing right now.
12:07 p.m.
You're not gonna like
Ty Anderson checks in with, you guys aren't gonna like this. This is not gonna go the way you hoped it would.
It sounds like it's going to be a lot of just veteran and character guys and 1-year deals and 1-year flyers and things like that.
Character guy is like, she's got a great personality. That's what that means, right?
Not sexy,
He pays the full amount of rent every month. That's good, right?
but it's a great friend. A lot of fun to hang out with.
You'll laugh and laugh and laugh. It's just this is where they are, and this is where the cap space kind of dictates what they're going to do. It's just, I think if you only have 8 left, you're not making a trade. You're not in on Besser.
Who's gonna have a better record, the Celtics or the Bruins? The way this is going.
I get them. I think the Bruins are a wild card team.
Okay.
So, and I think the Celtics are a 4 seed. So, Celtics.
Yeah. Okay.
But I do think the Bruins. I think they're going to be an 8 seed. I think that Swayman should bounce back. If McAvoy and Lindholm are upright, like that should be enough to get you there.
That and a couple character guys, yeah.
Yeah, a couple characters, a couple laughs, some vibes.
Yucks.
They need some vibes, guys. That's what they need. They need some of those.
Ugh,
Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
gross.
I'm telling you.
Oh, vibes, guys. Great. Yep.
Was Arvidsson a vibe guy?
And they're going
In
to try
LA?
and win every game 1-0.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
With a smile on their face.
Yep.
The smiling. Who is that? Who's the smiling guy in the Red Sox?
Mike Avila's.
Mike
Friendly.
Avila's.
The friendly Mike Avila's.
Was it smiling Cody Ross?
Cody
Yeah,
Ross was the guy
Cheerful
smiling.
Cody
Cheerful
Ross,
Cody
right?
Ross.
There was a smiler, though, I thought, right?
Friendly Mike Avila's. Cheerful Cody Ross. I don't know who the smiling guy was.
I want to say there was a smiling guy. I might be wrong, though. I'm not sure. But no, they are clearly, look at their cap space now, barring a trade. And I think they are going to make a trade at some point. It's just, I mean, I thought maybe they'd aim higher than Viktor Arvidsson. So I don't know. This is just a weird year. It's a weird year for them. Weird team. They are banking so much on the health of Charlie McAvoy and Hampus Lindholm being the difference for them. And you understand that, right? It's your best left side D and your best right side D. So you understand that part of it. But is that enough? You still need scoring. This was not a good scoring team a year ago. And right now, they've added 15 goals. They've added 15 goals from what they had a year ago. Need more. I went into this offseason saying that you got to add about 50 to 60 goals in total. 15 so far. You got to get more than that.